Okay guys, and I'm back. We're starting off where I left off in the other session. I think my stats should be looking better than before, except for Rikku, because yeah, well, we just got her. Let's see, I wanted to make mention about something just because I'm not sure if it's in the other video. If it's in the other video, I'll skip this. If it's not, I'll talk about it right now before we go any further, and that's talking about overdrive modes. So when playing as Auron, we got an extra overdrive mode known as Warrior. Again, I forget if this was something I already went over. If I have, I'll be skipping this. But yeah, Auron has this new overdrive, and you can get new overdrive modes for everyone. And if we take a look at sort of Yuna, only has one, Tidus one, everyone else has one except for Auron. And that's because how you play in battle with that particular character will open you up to different modes of overdrives. So I've already set this as Warrior, yep, cool. And what Warrior does, as you can see it in the help bar up there, it says it charges when the character damages an enemy, which means it should charge faster than the old way, which is Stoic, which is charging when the character takes damage, because you're only one character in a 3-man party, so it's a 1 in 3 chance that you'll get hit, unless it's an attack that hits everyone. But as a Warrior, you gain your charge whenever you hit the enemy, and Auron has this because basically that's what he does. He keeps on hitting enemies, and you know what? I don't generally use him to do anything else. You know, I just use him to kill enemies and to hit enemies. Whereas someone like Yuna has been helping out with healing, and someone like Tidus has been helping out with stuff like cheering and stuff. So you can get different overdrive modes. I think the first one I got in my first ever playthrough of the game was with Yuna, and it was like a healing based overdrive mode, and I absolutely love it because it's kind of like rewarding your gameplay. It's adapting to your gameplay because you play in a certain way. Here's an overdrive to make things easier for you. And generally they're all better than Stoic in one way or another, all the new ones you learn. But I guess it depends how you play. For instance, healing might not be that useful in random battles. It might be useful in boss battles, but not so useful in random battles, and so on and so forth. But yeah, and then you can set which one to use in this menu. That's basically it. So if I've already gone over that, I'll skip straight back to here, and then we can continue on with the story, really. So I've done everything. I've talked to everyone, gotten the Albad primer, I believe. I might just check that again to make sure. So like that, I've opened the treasure chest over there as well. This is just paranoia, really, more than anything else. And yeah, we got that. And also, I should say that my recording looks fine from the previous session that I just stopped. Running back all the way from Jose Temple here to here. So that's all good. And actually, in this section coming up soon, we'll see one of different paths or cutscenes you can get in the game due to your affection level with your party members. We'll see. Usually, generally, the one you get first up is Lulu, because the females tend to have a higher affection towards you as a character, or Tidus really, compared to the male characters. And because we've had Lulu longer in the party than Rikku, she's more likely to have a higher affection for you than Rikku. Yuna also has an affection level. However, in this particular segment, you cannot get Yuna in the cutscene. She's busy somewhere else. Not this first cutscene, somewhere else. You can talk to people as well. Let's talk to them.
Why does he want to see me?
Whatever could it be?
Why does he want...
Okay.
I wonder what smells so nice.
Food?
I wonder what's...
Because they all have only one line of dialogue.
Stay close to Yuna.
Cool.
Kimahri not like Mr. Seymour.
Straightforward.
Shh.
Want to hear that again?
Kimahri speak no more.
Did you know anything else?
Why does he want to...
Nope. Cool. Cuckoo. Wakka.
I don't like the smell of this one, eh?
Now, I don't know, like, when I first played the game, I was always open-minded. Could Seymour be a good guy or a bad guy? I think a lot of people say when you see him straight away, you know he's a bad guy. However, I think you could still go either way. You could portray him the way the game has portrayed him, and then he ends up being a good guy, because you know what? It'll be like a red herring. And then the same people who say that was predictable would say that particular outcome was predictable as well. So they say either way it was predictable. So it's kind of pointless saying it's predictable, really.
These are the past leaders of the Guado.
They all look the same.
Maester Seymour doesn't look like them, no.
Don't you know? The last leader, Maester Jiskel, wed a human woman. She was Seymour's mother.
Oh.
So yeah, interesting.
The last leader, Maester Jiskel.
Can we do this? No. So this, can we walk in here? Whoa! Trauma will be back shortly. Please be patient. These are Lord Seymour's private chambers. You may now enter. If you've played Final Fantasy X-2, yeah, you know what this reminds you of. Yeah, I'll say no more. I think we just have to go through the door, I think. Yeah.
This way, please.
This is kind of sidetrack, I guess, from what we should be doing.
This way, please.
Yes, sorry.
I will go inform Lord Seymour. Please wait here.
Now we can talk to people. Who should we talk to? Who should we talk to first? Let's talk to Rikku.
This is good. Guado sure know how to eat. Gee, I wonder what all this is for. It's exciting.
What could it be? Oh. I haven't done anything to make him mad.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so worried about that, really.
I haven't done anything.
Oops.
Kimahri, speak no more.
Cool. Whoa.
There's no temple here in Guadasalam, see? Summoners usually just pass through on their way elsewhere. What?
I didn't even ask a question and you're explaining things.
You'd rather I say nothing, then?
No. Maybe you finally believe I don't know anything about Spira. And maybe that means you believe me about Zanarkand, too?
Well, there are many things I do not know. Your Zanarkand is one of those things. I suppose I can't say what I think, either way. Still, be careful. You shouldn't tell other people.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Lulu's so cool.
Why don't you eat something?
Can I?
Why don't you eat some?
I get the feeling he called us up here for more than just dinner. Nothing against the Maester, but I hope we get this over with quick.
Quick.
Nothing against the Maester.
Stay on your guard.
Why? This guy's just a priest, right?
Those with power use that power. Maesters have power.
Wait. You sure you don't have something against Yevon?
I lived a long time in Zanarkand.
Ah.
Truly, it is good to have guests again. Since Lord Jiskel passed away, these halls have been too quiet.
The death of Lord Jiskel was a great loss for all of Spira.
Was this Maester Jiskel really such a great guy?
He brought the teachings of Yevon to the Guado. He was truly a great man.
Truly a loss for us all. But now, a new leader, Lord Seymour, has come before us. Lord Seymour is the child of a Guado and a human. He will be the tie that binds our two races together. But that is not all, I think. Lord Seymour, he will surely become the shining star that lights the way for all the peoples of Spira.
That is enough trouble. Must I always endure such praise? Welcome.
You wanted to see me?
Please, make yourselves at home. There's no rush.
Please keep this short. Yuna must rush.
Pardon me. It has been a long time since I had guests. Lady Yuna, this way. This sphere is a reconstruction created from the thoughts of the dead that wander the far.
Look familiar?
Zanarkand?
Correct. Zanarkand, as it looked 1,000 years ago. The great and wondrous Machina city, Zanarkand. She once lived in this metropolis.
She who? Lady Yunalesca!
She was the first person to defeat sin and save the world from its ravages. And you have inherited her name.
It was my father who named me.
Lord Braska was entrusting you with a great task. He wanted you to face sin as Lady Yunalesca did. However, Lady Yunalesca did not save the world alone. To defeat the undefeatable sin, it took an unbreakable bond of love, of the kind that binds two hearts for eternity.
face is beet red.
You okay?
He asked me to marry him.
You serious? Hey!
You know what Yuna must do.
Of course. Lady Yuna. No, all summoners are charged with bringing peace to Spira. But this means more than just defeating sin. She must ease the suffering of all Spira. She must be a leader for the people. I proposed to Lady Yuna as a maester of Yevon.
Spira is no playhouse. A moment's diversion may amuse an audience, but it changes nothing.
Even so, the actors must play their parts. There's no need to answer right away. Please, think it over.
We will do so then. We leave.
Lady Yuna, I await your favorable reply. Why are you still here, sir? I beg your pardon. We Guado are keen to the scent of the Farplane.
Okay. Plot dump, maybe? Not so much. Oh, okay, I didn't think we could go back in. Can we just steal some food? So yeah, that was the cutscene of Zanarkand. Basically, Tidus' Zanarkand, really. As it was 1,000 years ago, very similar. So maybe it is. Tidus' Zanarkand is. Well, was from 1,000 years ago. All of that still remains to be seen, I guess. Yeah, but this upcoming section is where I was talking about how there were, I guess, branching cutscenes.
Yuna, the High Summoner's daughter. Seymour, the leader of the Guado. Married in the name of Yevon, overcoming the barriers of race. It would give Spira something cheery to talk about for a change.
Sounds just like a passing daydream, like Auron says.
Come on, let's just get on with the pilgrimage. I mean, marriage?
Jealous?
What? No way. We gotta defeat sin. Romance can wait.
You sure picked a fine time to lay this one on us.
Maybe it is a fine time.
You serious?
If my getting married would help Spira, if it would make people happy, if I could do that for people, maybe I should do what I can. I never imagined doing anything like this, but I won't answer till I know what's right.
Seriously?
You could always just quit your pilgrimage and get married.
I will. Go on. I'm sure that Lord Seymour will understand.
I guess so.
I am a summoner. I must fight and defeat sin.
Like Braska before you.
I had to stop myself from shouting. What's there to think about?
I'm going to the Farplane. I'm going to see my father and think on this.
Go on. We'll be right behind you.
I wondered why none of the others ever asked Yuna. Do you love Seymour? Do you even like him?
Wait. Okay, maybe not yet. I'm confused slightly. Okay. Maybe that cutscene that branches off isn't quite yet. It's a bit further down the road. You have to go all to the Farplane, I guess, first. I always thought it was before the Farplane. I guess it does make some sense that it's after the Farplane. No, wait, what? Are we serious? I guess so. Let me just check this just in case I'm missing something. Okay, a storm is outside. Cool. Oh well, I guess there's no real option but to go to the Farplane.
Question about this Farplane. When somebody dies, a summoner sends them to the Farplane, right? So their souls, or whatever they are, they go to the Farplane, right? But that's the Farplane we're going to, right? And Yuna's old man's there too? Do dead people live there or something?
Wow.
You thinking those funny thoughts again, yeah? You'll see once we get there.
I do like the Farplane as a concept. I do like it.
Aren't you coming?
I do not belong there.
You're scared.
Searching the past to find the future. This is all that is there. I need it not. You'd better be going.
You're not really going to see the dead. More like your memories of them. People think of their relatives, and the Fireflies react to them. They take on the form of the dead person. An illusion, nothing else. Well, have fun.
What? You're not going either, Rikku?
I keep my memories inside.
Huh?
Memories are nice, but that's all they are.
I should make note that that's just Rikku and Albert's interpretation of the Farplane.
You're still here?
Yes, I am. I want you to come.
You're still...
See you later.
Alright, cool.
What the? The Farplane was cool, but I couldn't stop thinking about Yuna. Her parents, they looked so happy together. But it got me worried that maybe seeing them would make Yuna really consider Seymour's proposal.
I think talking to Yuna triggers a cutscene. So let's talk to these guys first.
Yo, Chapu! Meant to come see you earlier, yeah? Sorry. I know you won't hold it against me. I gave up that game. I'm a guardian from here on, you know? This guy looks a lot like you. Showed up. Traveling with him, I thought maybe you were still alive somewhere, yeah? But then again, here you are on the Farplane. Guess your place is here. So, how you been? Oh, that guy I just told you about? I gave him your sword. He likes it.
Huh? Whoa.
I think it powers up actually because of that.
Just a sec more. Just a sec more.
He is dead, and I am still alive. Coming here really makes that clear. I should focus more on what I have to do now.
What?
I'm not even sure what I'm saying.
Don't you mean that you should leave Chapu behind? I'm sure he was a great guy, but there'll be others.
That's a possibility.
How about Wakka?
What, me? With Wakka?
Yeah, you two get along great.
Getting along isn't enough. Not even close.
Oh, sorry. My mistake.
You'd do well to remember that. Knowing a bit about women might come in handy someday.
Yeah, I'll remember.
I won't be forgetting either. Goodbye, Chapu. You always said I looked grumpy. But those were the happiest days of my life.
Oh man.
Why don't you try calling someone? All you have to do is think about them. Why don't you try calling?
Just a sec more.
Alright, let's talk to Yuna.
So, Yuna?
I've decided.
Oh, really? That's good.
I remember when I was only 7 years old in Bavel that day. My father had defeated Sin, and the whole town was out in the streets. Everyone was laughing. They all seemed so happy. If I defeated Sin, that would make everyone happy, wouldn't it? I must do what everyone wants, not just what I want.
Let's go back. You gotta tell Seymour.
Before that, call Sir Jet. Give it a try.
Huh?
Don't worry. He won't come.
Trying not to think about my old man made me think about him, of course.
See, told you.
He isn't here because he's not dead. He's Sin.
That means he's alive, you know.
What if my old man really is Sin? What would I say to Yuna? Heck, to everybody in Spira. Wait, why should I have to apologize for him anyway? I'd rather never see him again.
What makes you hate him so?
Everything he does just makes me mad. It was his fault that me and my mother... Mom? It's her.
She's very pretty.
But... wait. No one ever performed the sending for her.
She must have accepted death while she was still alive.
Whoa there. That's my mother you're talking about.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think I just... figured something out.
What?
Why I hate my old man.
See? So I told him what I thought of him right there.
What? Really?
Course.
I suppose, but... Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Whenever my old man was around, my mother wouldn't even look at me. Maybe that's when I started to resent him, even hate him. When he left us, Mom just lost her energy.
Is she all right?
Why should you care?
If she dies, I wouldn't know what to do.
Don't say Mom is gonna die.
I apologize.
The old lady next door told me, when a lovebird dies, the one left behind, it just gives up living so it can join its mate. It was just like that. I hated my old man even more. But really, my old man...
Mommy! Just a sec, dear.
Go to him. He'll cry if you don't.
Oh, man. I must sound so stupid.
I don't think so.
How embarrassing.
Well, need some more time.
No. I'm ready.
Did I miss something?
Thanks for waiting. I'll go give my answer to Maester Seymour.
Lord Jiskel! Oh, Lord Jiskel!
He does not belong here.
Why?
Yuna, send him.
Lord Jiskel.
He is Lord Jiskel no more. Send him now.
Talk later. We leave now.
What was that just now? That really Lord Jiskel?
I don't understand how a man like Lord Jiskel can die and not be sent.
I would think that he was sent once, but he stayed on Spira. Something, a powerful emotion, could have bound him to this world. Such things happen.
That's against the rules, isn't it?
It means he died an unclean death.